gusto niyo po bang maintindihan kung ano ang myoma, kung ano ang classification nito at anong ibig sabihin ng inyong mga ultrasound result? Please watch my video. Howdy! Guys, si Dr. Jenong po ito, ang inyong friendly OB-Gyn. Pag-uusapan po natin sa video na ito ay kung ano ang tinatawag naming FIGO classification ng myoma. Ito po yung mga nakikita nyo sa inyong ultrasound result. Ipaliliwanag ko po sa inyo kung ano ang ibig sabihin namin sa mga linalagay namin na class 1, 2, 3, and so on. Fibroids or myoma are abnormal growths that develop in or on the uterus. Fibroids are non-cancerous tumors that are composed of uterine muscles and connective tissues. What are the types of fibroids? Meron tayong intramural fibroids. This is the most common type. They appear within the muscular wall of the uterus. Intramural fibroids may grow larger and can stretch your uterus. Ito yung uri po ng myoma na nagpapalaki ng inyong matres. Minsan, wala po kayong makikitang simptomas except sa paglaki ng inyong puson or tiyan. Next, we have the subserosal fibroid. These fibroids form on the outside of your uterus, which is called the serosa. They may grow large enough to make your uterus appear bigger on one side. Ito po yung uri ng myoma na bumubukol palabas sa inyong matres. Kaya po minsan, pag masyado na po siyang malaki at umusli sa labas ng inyong matres, mag-iiba po ang hugis ng inyong matres. Minsan malaki sa isang side. Next, we have the pedunculated fibroids. Subserosal fibroids can develop as stem. Nagkakaroon po siya ng sanga, a slender base that supports the tumor. When they do, they're known as pedunculated fibroids. Yung pong nakausli at nakalawit po na nakakonekta naman po sa inyong matres. Next, we have the submucosal fibroids. These types of tumors develop in the myometrium. Dito po sa lining, no? The middle muscle layer of your uterus. Ito po ang uri ng myoma na nagkukos ng heavy menstrual bleeding at yung mga nagkakaproblema pong magbuntis. Lastly, we have the cervical fibroids. These develop on the cervix, which connects the uterus to the vagina, and they are also rare. Ito po yung nasa kwelyo ng inyong matres na myoma. What is FIGO? FIGO is the International Federation of Gynecology and Obstetrics, the only organization that brings together professional societies of obstetricians and gynecologists on a global basis. FIGO has a vision that women of the world achieve the highest possible standards of physical, mental, reproductive, and sexual health and well-being throughout their lives. The FIGO classification system for uterine leiomyomas, also called fibroids, classifies uterine leiomyoma based on location. This classification system was developed for clinical and research purposes. So the classifications are the submucosal group, type 0, which means it is pedunculated intracavitary in location. Type 1, less than 50% intramural. Type 2, more than 50% intramural. Type 3, 100% intramural and contacts endometrium. Type 4, intramural. Type 5, subserosal and more than 50% intramural. Type 6, subserosal less than 50% intramural. Type 7, subserosal pedunculated. Type 8, other. Example, cervical or parasitic. These numbers describe the location of the fibroid relative to the three main layers of the uterus. The inner lining of the uterine cavity called the endometrium, the smooth muscle of the uterine wall called the myometrium, and the outer surface of the uterus known as the serous membrane. Size and number of fibroids are not currently included in existing staging systems, which assesses fibroid primarily on their location. Under the FIGO classification system, you'll see that uterine fibroids are described as either pedunculated, submucosal, intramural, or subserosal. So, ayan guys, pag kayo po ay nakatanggap ng ultrasound result at may nakalagay na FIGO Class 1, Class 2, Class 3, maiintindihan nyo na po kung anong ibig sabihin nito. Tingnan nyo lang po itong mga type na nakasulat dito sa aking video at i-correlate nyo po sa ultrasound at maiintindihan nyo na po kung anong ibig sabihin or kung saan nakalocate ang inyong myoma at kung ano ang possible complication nito kung sakali ito ay lalaki at kung kayo ay may mararamdamang mga simptomas. Myomas are the most common benign solid tumors of the female genital tract. So ayan guys, wag po kayong matatakot sa myoma. Hindi po ito cancerous. Bihirang-bihira po maging cancer ang isang myoma na nakikita natin pag tayo ay nagpa-ultrasound. Although often asymptomatic, yes po, madalas po wala kayong nararamdaman. Nakikita lang po namin ito pag kayo ay nagpa-ultrasound na. Minsan naman po ito ay nagkakos ng menorrhagia or metrorrhagia, yung malakas at madalas na pagdurugo or natatawag nating ang lakas ng regla. Yung makikita nyo pong buo-buo ng dugo ang lumalabas sa inyo at gumagamit na minsan ng diapers. Nagkakaroon na po ng hemorrhage. Minsan naman po nakakaramdam ng pain or pressure symptoms. Ito po yung mga bukol na nakalocate sa labas. Yung menorrhagia po or profuse bleeding, ang mga bukol po ay nakalocate dito sa gitna, sa may lining, nakausli, papunta sa loob ng cavity ng inyong matres. Yun po ang madalas na simptomas. Pag masakit naman po, ang mga simptomas na nararamdaman ng isang pasyente sa puson or sa likod, ang bukol ng myoma ay nakausli po dito sa matres. Kaya nagkakaroon po ng pressure symptoms or pains. Ang iba naman ay nagkakaroon ng repeated abortions. Kaya mga guys, pag may nararamdaman po kayong masakit sa puso nyo or malakas po ang regla nyo or meron kayong infertility problem, maganda pong magpa-check up kayo sa OB-Gyn nang magawan po kayo ng ultrasound. Sis, mga moms, sana po makatulong sa inyo itong video na ito para magkaroon kayo ng isang maayos na buhay.